Getting ready for a walk. Getting ready for a walk. Food in a bag. Breakfast in a bag. Not a reusable one, but I reuse it. I'm bringing my microphone, purse, phone. Whenever I'm driving to a walk, I just bring my whole purse as well as my walking bag because I need my wallet. I could just bring my wallet, but I don't want my wallet in this bag. But if I put my wallet in it, but just leave it in the car, I would probably forget it in the car. So I would just bring my purse. But I guess I could forget my purse in the car too, but it seems less likely because it's bigger. I mean, I really only need my license. Or should I try to put it behind my phone? Do people still do that? Like, is that still a thing? Like, people using clear cases and then putting, like, their card in their case or whatever? It just makes your case work worse. Like, you can tell that the phone is, like, sticking out a little, you know? Ooh, I like that, though. That's fun. Hell yeah. Me saying, hell yeah, made Maple come. So this is the fit. I guess we'll talk about it later because she obviously wants to go. Even though we're technically going early because I woke up earlier, so you can't really be mad. I need better walking shoes. I want some Tevas. I have like some outside shoes that are open-toed. Wearing high tops all the time, definitely, you know, I got pale ankles and feet. And place her little crown. Place her little crown on her head. And then, oh jeez. Her arm inside. Okay. She's ready to go. My sunglasses and we're on. Yeah, and we're on. We in the car. Oh hot damn, this is my jam. Keep me partying till the AM. Y'all don't understand. Let me throw my hands and but then look at that. That's bad and ugly. People's gonna start crying. She's actually gonna start crying like, okay guys. We are going. I still haven't even mentally decided where we're even going. That's so stupid. There's two places where I want to go. She's crying. She's crying. Do you hear it? She's crying. There's two places where I want to go. Let's go to the old town thingy-ding, cause I never gone there. We're going to the Old Town Clovis Trail, which I have walked on several times, but like an area of it that I have not walked on because it's pretty big. AKA, it's the Old Town Clovis Trail, but we're not close to we're not in Old Town Clovis anymore. Do you hear this? This is what I have to deal with. Maple, come back. Anyways, obviously I walk her every day. But lately I've just been walking her in the apartment complex. To be fair, it is a very nice apartment complex to walk in and she really enjoys it. I'm not gonna explain much about it because I feel like that would be doxing myself. But she never seems really like disappointed about it. She's excited to go every day and she's sniffing everything. I'm not pushed to like take her anywhere else, but even if she's not like unhappy, like she would be happier getting different walks. Also, it's good for me too. There's always times where I'm doing better about this, like driving places to walk her, but I've fallen into my pattern lately. I'm not motivated enough to take her anywhere else. And I have to get out of my comfort zone more. It's not actually like scary to drive a place to walk her, but it's just like, you know, it's obviously like more comfortable to just walk the same walk every day. And it is always like when I choose to do a different walk, it's always just like a little bit like, oh, what if like, you know, what if it's not the best, like, I don't know, like, I think it's just like, I hate talking to the camera at a stoplight because I feel like people are looking at me, talking to myself, but I could be talking on the phone. That's what people do. That's what people do. I just don't want to like look around because if someone's looking at me, then I'll feel awkward. The only time I would go in this shopping center before is to go to Trader Joe's. But I don't even go to Trader Joe's ever anymore, you guys. I'm I'm coming out as a Trader Joe's hater. Just kidding, but I mean, kind of, yeah. Should I park right here? Oh. What are these children doing? Oh hot damn. Where's the trail even? I'm confused. Trader Joe's hater. I'm a Trader Joe's hater. Oh, she really wants to go. Okay, we're gonna do our walk now. I'll film a few clips of our walk, but I don't want to actually film the walk, like, and talking and stuff, because it's too embarrassing. She's ready. She's ready. She's falling out of her thing. Oh, I already see a prairie dog. Where'd it go? Come on, Maple. She doesn't want to be on the trail. I'm like actually scared. Hey, Pokemon. Made it out alive. Made it out alive. This is actually so cute. Actually so cute. Maple, get over here. Where are the dogs at? Where are the dogs at? Here, actually, let's put this over here. Okay, my room is so, like, just ignore. Okay, stay. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what. Good girl. Okay, she loves this. I actually didn't give her, like, any food on the walk. Stay. Roll it up. This is kind of easy mode because she doesn't eat as much for breakfast. She eats more for dinner. I'm gonna do that, roll it up, and then I'm gonna put these parts together. And then I have fabric that I cut off of the bottom of a t-shirt that I stretched. You know how. And then you tie that together. She's waiting. Good girl. And then put it through like that. And then it's a really complicated shape. You see this? What is that? I don't even know. Okay. Whoa. Oh, yay! Good girl, Maple. When you first start doing this, you just roll it up and then just let them unroll it, and that's already like challenging for them. Once they get used to that, it's just, she does it so quick now because it just rolls out, you know. Just tying the ends together like that like already makes it so much more complicated because she can't just roll it. And she hasn't figured out how to get off the string yet. Like, I thought at some point she'd figure out like she can kind of pull the string off with her claws or like, but this can really tire them out mentally and physically, because at first I thought it was just like enrichment because she's sniffing obviously and like having to figure out the puzzle, but with this kind of thing she's like genuinely like, she's going like this, like jumping and stuff, so like, oh my god. Oh, see, she got one part of it out of the roll, so now she can kind of unroll part of it. Hey, Maple, get this pink thing off. Hey, look, pull this. Maple, pull this. Pull it. Come on, pull this off. Pull that off. No, too far. Pull this off. Oh, good girl. Maple, look at the camera. Look at it.
Look at the camera. Look at my phone.
Now time for breakfast. Lately, I've been making a smoothie every single day and really enjoying it. I feel like I always get on a smoothie kick once it starts to get hot again. And I just really love it. It's such a like easy breakfast for me. It's very quick. And because I do like the same smoothie every day, basically, I just switch it up the fruit or whatever. So I do mostly water. And then I'm also, that's kind of a lot of water. And then I do some milk. Today I'm doing some coconut milk. Looks so sad. Flaxseed and hemp seed, and I just keep them in the freezer so I don't have to worry about them going bad or anything. I just pour some, then some of that. I don't like chia seeds in smoothies because I feel like they make the blender super hard to clean. A scoop of protein powder, which is a half serving. So that's the base, and then I just switch up like the frozen fruit that I put in there and the nut butter, because like for a while I had a big bag of frozen mango that I was really enjoying. I forget how much I love fruit, and like I don't really eat fruit that often because I don't really buy fresh fruit because I feel like worried I'm wasting my money because it's like not that good or it's like goes bad or something. So anyway, when I was making mango smoothies, I was putting cashew butter in it, but then I ran out of mango and now I'm doing cherries, which are always so weird. It must be because they have a higher sugar content, but they never like fully freeze in the bag and it always freaks me out. But anyways, we're gonna do some frozen cherries. And with cherry, I feel like I'm more open to other nut butters like peanut butter. I wouldn't put peanut butter in a mango smoothie. Yum yum. And then I'm also gonna put banana. Throw my hands in the air, air. We just watched the craziest movie last night. It was called Saved. It was really funny. It's very like But I'm a Cheerleader vibes, like super campy. I would give like actually a trigger warning. It's very funny, but you have to be prepared. Hardcore, like making fun of evangelical Christians and homophobes. Over the top, but it's also like exactly how like many people are. And there was like so many recognizable faces in it. It was crazy. Like every person in it was like, wait, don't I know them from something? There's a few jokes where you're just reminded of what year it came out, but like I don't know how I've never heard of it. I was shocked. Very early 2000s. This like tomato sauce jar from Aldi is like the perfect size for smoothies. Mason jars are always like too big or too small. And if you find it annoying washing the blender, always remember to rinse it out immediately. As long as you do it immediately, it's like so easy. Because if you let it sit for like a minute, then it's already stuck on there. This is so delicious. I personally, this is my most like health thing, probably. I don't have caffeine until 2 hours after I've woken up, because if you've heard about like the melatonin problem, where basically like if you take melatonin to sleep every night, then at a certain point like your body will not make its own melatonin, and then you'll become reliant on the gummies or whatever, and you won't be able to sleep without them. Not that it's like wrong to take melatonin if you need it like every once in a while, or like if you're jet lagged or if you're sick or whatever, but it's like it's not good to make it like a nightly habit. And then I didn't know, I never knew that it was the same with caffeine, that like if you have caffeine like right when you wake up every day, your body will have a harder time. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense because it's like duh, like when people don't have their coffee right away, they're like dying. We know this. We know this. Don't talk to me before I've had my coffee. But I hadn't like really thought about it that far, that like it's the same thing. Your body won't produce the cortisol, I think, to wake you up. At some point I really thought like as you age, you like start to need caffeine in the morning to like get up. Like I just thought it was like, you know, you needed it. I definitely struggle to get up in the morning, like to get out of bed. Right now I have an app that helps me get out of bed. But if I don't have any external forces getting me out of bed, I'm like really sluggish, not wanting to get out of bed. I'm tired. But like once I get out of bed, like once I stand up and start walking around, I'm fine. Like I don't need caffeine. I don't even think about it. And so I always wondered like, why am I like that? Because I have caffeine pretty much every day, but occasionally there's a day where I don't have any caffeine and I'm like fine, you know? But it's because I don't have it right when I wake up. I've never built that habit. I thought about this whole thing. I was talking about this whole thing because when I have a smoothie in the morning, it feels like caffeine for me. Good carbs, you know? Carbs are amazing. Can we bring back carbs? Can we end the war on carbs? Like whenever I start having smoothies again, I'm always like, oh yeah, I love these. Also, will keep you regular. Okay, all these seeds in here, berries or cherries, whatever, you will be regular. Oops, I got it on your nose. I'm gonna make some tea right now. About 4 cups in here. Filtered water. Put it on the black tea setting. I do about, oh, this is not gonna be enough. I do about a tablespoon per cup. Oh, with black tea, a little less. 4 tablespoons would be a 1/4 cup. But I don't think this is enough, but I think that's fine because I think I usually do less with black tea, or I end up diluting it down. It's like maybe half the amount. Actually, I have this rose tea. We can use that. I like how the instructions are on the French press. It says not to use a metal spoon, but I always use a metal spoon. Plastic? Why would they tell you to use plastic? I'm gonna stir it again. Rose mango does sound kind of interesting. This just always scares me no matter what. No matter what. That's my tea for later. I'm also gonna cold brew this a little bit. And I'd be like, why does it take so long for me to get to my room in the morning? But this is only like every so often I do this. And this would be dangerous if it was cold water, because I'd be pouring like cold water into a very hot glass thing, but it's room temperature, so. And I'm gonna leave that for some time. Okay. I separated out some of the mango fruit spread to put it in the freezer because we couldn't go through it all fast enough. But it also, like, the frozen stuff helps to cool down your hot tea better. So I'm gonna put like that much. I fear it just went everywhere a little bit. It feels like mango sorbet, like I just want to eat it. Grab a lid. I need to actually like block myself out of like web browsers until a certain time. I was just looking at the footage of myself from this morning. I was importing it, and my glasses, I sometimes forget how they look because they have that like big gold line on the top. I think it looks cool, but like sometimes I look at them and I'm like, are these kind of goofy? But this is how my brain works. Then I remembered these sunglasses that Miley Cyrus had, but I couldn't remember the year, but I figured it out. And why was I figuring it out? Why was I like, let me figure out what year Miley Cyrus had these sunglasses where they made her look like she had a unibrow. And I wondered. It was 2012, by the way, because I used to think she no hate to her now, I just like don't follow like celebrity stuff anymore. I used to think she was so cool, and she had these like high buns, and she always looked like she was coming out of a Pilates or like yoga class. She was an icon for me at the time, which is so interesting because like I don't know where I was seeing that. Like on like Yahoo or something, like the celebrity tabloid stuff. Like where was I seeing that? Because I don't really think I was seeing like paparazzi photos of celebrities on like social media in 2012. Like I don't understand. That's why I can't be allowed on the browser, okay? Because I have to go on my computer to import my footage. But then when I look at myself in the footage and I see my sunglasses with a line on the top, and then I remember these sunglasses that Miley Cyrus had in 2012 with the line on the top, and I wondered if they were intentionally to look like she has a unibrow because it was funny, or was I the only one that saw that? Okay, tea and my lid. So, we're going to grocery outlet bargain market. I have not been grocery shopping since Sunday. Sunday I went to the Junk Days. The glorious Old Town Clovis Junk Days. But it's like actually so good. Like if you're in the area and you love shopping like flea markets and stuff, definitely I would check it out. There's such a variety of stuff. I got this necklace, which is actually, I'm wearing it backwards because it's like jeweled on the other side. It was $25, which I think is kind of a lot. But like supporting the little guy. Still a good deal. She said it was sterling silver. I think it's just like gold plated, so. We at the store. Guys, why aren't they playing Chris Brown and Drake at the same time on the radio here? I'm disgusted. About to head in. They didn't have any good like fridge milks that I wanted when I was there, but I got an oat milk and a soy milk. The soy milk is ultra soy, so it has a little extra protein in it. So I tried to film some in the grocery store. I had to stop at a certain point because I got scared my phone was gonna overheat because I like wasn't even close to being done and it was hot. But I thought it'd be fun to film some of my like thought process as I'm picking up items in the grocery store and things that I was interested in but didn't end up buying. Someone actually left a comment about this on a recent video and I was like, I was literally thinking about that. I thought about getting the Pacific coconut milk as well, but I put it back because I was like, I already have 2 in my cart. Like I really don't need to buy 3 at once, you know? Plus I already had one of those Pacific coconut milks at home and it wasn't my favorite. I was also intrigued, I'm always intrigued by the Primal Kitchen vegan products because it's like a paleo or keto brand, but they have some like advertised vegan products. I did try one of their sauces like years ago and I remember having to add like a lot of stuff to it to make it enjoyable, but it's just crazy to me that it's just like some solid goop like floating in a jar. I don't know if you can see it through this video, but really unappetizing. I was looking at the cookies a little, but I didn't end up getting them. I've been kind of trying to like save my treat money for more like going out things, like going to get like boba or a coffee or any kind of like pastry I can buy out, or just waiting for like a good deal on something that I really want rather than just like, oh, these cookies are $1.99, like gotta have them. I'm just trying to be more intentional so that I spend the more of my money on like real food and not just like fun snacks. When you go to grocery outlet and you spend like a bunch of money on all these like snacks on sale and then you realize like you don't have any actual food to make meals out of. Oops. There was these Catalina Crunch keto Oreos. I had actually tried the original flavor somewhat recently. Not bad. If you ate them next to a real Oreo, I'm sure they would taste really bad, but trying them on their own, I actually enjoyed them. I hate to say it, maybe monk fruit or stevia, maybe both. I really don't remember. And I was also looking at the Mary's Gone crackers, cheesy crackers, cheesy with a CHEEZEE. They had 2 different flavors. I almost got the smoked Gouda one, but then I had to lock in and remember like, okay, do you really want this product or are you just buying it because you think you're getting a deal at grocery outlet? Because they were $3.99, which like to me, it's probably cheaper than they originally are. They're probably more like 5 or 6 or whatever. But like, I have to really like ask myself, like, are you buying this because it's on sale or are you buying this because you actually like want this product, you know? And I didn't really want it enough. So I keep buying these Rockin' Ranch chips because they're really good. They're definitely like slightly different texture than regular corn chips, a little more dense because they're partially chickpea flour, but the flavor's really good. But they say like a good source of fiber on them, plant-powered protein. They really only have like a little bit more protein and a little bit more fiber than regular corn chips. Potato chips, I was comparing these to another bag of potato chips, and this is why it's always good to look at the actual ounces or pounds of what you're buying instead of just going by the size, because the other potato chips seemed like they had more in them, but they were both 5 ounces and the other ones were more expensive. I wanted to get a snack. I didn't even eat it. I was supposed to like eat it when I got hungry. I thought I could do multiple grocery stores today, but nah. I take so long at grocery outlet because I have to like look at everything. They have not been having like good bars lately. I was comparing this to the Cliff like kids bars. Initially I was thinking like this is more of like a just carbs, and then the Cliff bar usually has some protein, but the Cliff bar actually only had like 2 grams of protein and this one had 3, and this one is just like you get more food for more bang for your buck. So I have seen these crunchy mochi snacks at grocery outlets so many times. They're always like $6 for like not that big of a bag. I'm intrigued every time, just not enough, you know? I love to buy dates, but I just wait for them to be like a decent deal. I really love just making like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but instead of jelly using dates, just like spreading them out on the bread or even like on toast with peanut butter or whatever. And I also got these Herbes de Provence almonds. Both of these I'm hoping could work in my like some sort of girl dinner that I'm gonna have. Ironically, like girl dinner is supposed to be like stuff you have, but to be honest, I don't really have a lot of stuff like that all the time, like little condiments or little pickled veggies or whatever. I think I'm gonna have to buy some stuff, which is kind of cheating, kind of defeating the purpose, but it's what I have to do. I got a big pack of seaweed snacks. I don't usually buy this, but it's kimchi flavored. Wait, it's kind of weird to me because it just says kimchi powder in the ingredients, but like what's in the kimchi powder, you know? Because like kimchi sometimes has fish in it, but if it had fish, it would have to tell you for allergen reasons. Anyways, I got this because it was only like $3 maybe. Seaweed snacks are yummy. But I think I often talk myself out of buying them because there's a lot of packaging involved and they're not the cheapest thing ever, and basically no sustenance, you know? When you're budgeting, it's like kind of like a waste. It feels like a waste of money, you know? But if they're a good deal, they do definitely like add something to a lot of meals, you know? Like I wouldn't just eat them as a snack because I feel like it does nothing for like hunger or anything. First I saw the bag of sweet potatoes and it was like $8 for 4 sweet potatoes. They were big, but I just felt like that seems like a lot of money, and I weighed these for, they're not as big, but they're pretty big. This was only $4 for these, so I feel like that's pretty good. I'm not paying $8 for 4 sweet potatoes. Like that's just kind of crazy to me. I try to just buy like not a lot so that I worry about them going bad, but like however many I can fit in my little oven at once, so I can just bake them all at once. Cut them in half, freeze some of them, put some of them in the fridge, and I like to just have them with any meal or as a snack. A big bag of kale. Usually, you know, I get the big, the power greens where it's kale and spinach, but I think lately I might just start buy a bag of spinach, and then the next time I go to the grocery store, buy a bag of kale, and then keep doing that and get like the big bag, because I could just freeze half of this. And I think it's a better deal than getting those stupid like plastic bins, you know? Because this was like $3 and this is so much kale, $3 or $4. I got some tofu, bag of garlic. It's so stinky already. Garlic girl, she doesn't have a nose, so she doesn't know that it's stinky. Just a debrief. Let's see how melted my drink is. It's pretty melted. It's still good. Oh my god. I got a little bit off track. I spent $93. I actually thought it might have been more because I really felt like I was going crazy, but I was trying to hold back. I was supposed to shop for my Pride video, but I didn't really do a lot for that. But some of the things, yeah, like I just kind of started getting I started getting the essentials and stuff, and then it was like so much stuff that I was like, I'm not gonna worry about like completing my whole list today. Like I've already been shopping for so long. I know I'm gonna have to go to other stores anyways for specific things, so I'm like, whatever. Wait, okay. I just realized, because he told me, they always tell you how much you saved every time. Like the price of this stuff at grocery outlet versus the price usually. And it was like almost $100. My savings today, $97.14. I just realized that if it was $3 more, if it was over 100, then I think they ring a bell and everyone cheers. I'm glad that I stopped where I did. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's just like, I would be a little embarrassed. Okay, so fun treats. I got some double chocolate cupcakes. Okay, I got some soy riso. It was only $1.99. I've been wanting to buy soy riso again sometimes just because it's such a cheap protein. It's like pre-done, you know? This was $1.99 because it's expiring in the end of August. I did not know this existed. I wonder what other flavors they have, but if it was more than $1.99, I probably wouldn't have got it because like, I don't know that Chipotle mayo is like my favorite. If it was like a garlic mayo or like a herby mayo or something, I'd probably be quicker to buy it. Impossible ground. This is for the, I'm gonna be making maybe boy kibble or something related to that. If you don't know what that is, you'll find out in an upcoming video. Some green onions. Mini Bella, not baby Bella, mini Bella. Look how cute they are. This was like $2 something, so if mushrooms are ever like on sale at all, I'm gonna buy them. I got a bag of frozen peas and a bag of frozen broccoli. This brand is always at both of my grocery outlets that I go to. I don't know where else they sell it, but just this big bag is really nice to have. I also have been buying green peas lately a lot because it's not like a ton of protein. I mean, not like I need a ton of protein, but it is something that like is so easy to just like sprinkle onto any meal just to add a little bit more variety. And like, I actually really like peas, but I've been enjoying lately splitting a more expensive protein with a cheap protein. So like pairing a vegan meat with beans or peas. I also got a head of cauliflower. I love cauliflower and broccoli because you can just rip them up with your hands into stuff. Green bananas. I got some dog treats for Maple. Parchment paper. Oh, I keep buying these. I wish they were more on sale because it's still 99 cents for each one, which is a good deal for sure. This one's blood orange and hibiscus. There's stevia sweetened. The tea is strong and the stevia flavor for me is okay. I also got a thing of gnocchi. This was $1.99. I got one of these. I actually like hadn't had one in a minute. Like a couple weeks. I got one onion. I wanted to get a red onion, but they only had absolutely giant ones. Like literally they were like this big. I'm not even kidding. I got 3 avocados. Avocados looked really good today. I like to get avocados when they're hard and green. I never buy them ripe because I feel like that's when you're really risking it. I got lemons and limes because I just buy them every time I go, but I did forget I was supposed to get like 5 lemons because I have to make lemon bars for my Pride video. I got a cucumber. Last but not least, I got a retractable leash for Maple. I'd been wanting one for a long time and I hope this is a decent quality one. It said it was originally like $16, so occasionally, like at a park or something, I want her to be able to like sniff, really go around, you know? It'd be nice to have one of these. And I also think about it like when I want to sit down somewhere, like at a park or whatever, then I can like either attach this to something or hold it or sit on it or whatever. Sit on it! She can sniff around or whatever. I don't know, we'll see. The brand is Hug My Pet. Okay. So for lunch I will be having these leftovers, I guess, which is chickpeas. Lately I've been making an extra effort to eat my beans. I've just been making little bean stews in the afternoon, and then I have like servings for 2 more days. Earlier in the week I opened a can of black beans and there's a hummingbird outside. I just saute an onion with garlic on the stove and I add some tomato paste and bouillon paste and I like stir fry all that up so it really like gets all toasty. And then I added the beans and whatever vegetables and then just water to make it like saucy. And then I had that with tortillas and some cheese, some vegan cheese, cilantro ripped up on it, and some lime. And I actually have a Kite Hill sour cream right now. That was also what made me think of it. And then I had a can of chickpeas the other day. And I basically did the exact same thing, except I added spinach, frozen broccoli, and then ate it with just like toasted bread. That's like my signature dish now, right now. Like I could make a video all on that and I feel like I probably should. Sometimes I struggle with like, people will tell me like I should make a recipe book or whatever, I should make a cookbook or something. And I'm like, I don't know how I would, because I feel like the way that I cook and the way that I share food online is like anti-recipe, you know? I've never been someone who like has made a recipe. It's always just like, here's what like an idea, like a concept, you know? Like I never like formalize it. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I should probably do like recipe videos that is like that. Like it's just like a guide. Like this is the format for the meal, but you can like replace whatever, because it goes with like any bean or like lentil or peas or whatever. Add your legume, add whatever vegetable you have, then eat it with whatever carb you have. Whether you want to make it kind of curry-ish and eat it with naan bread, whether you want to make it more like Italian and eat it with bread, or whether you want to eat it with like tortillas or with pita bread, like whatever you have. I mean, you don't even have to, you could make it Italian and eat it with a tortilla, like who cares? It's just such a like anytime, all the time meal. Anyways, I want to use up these pieces of bread. I'm gonna put some olive oil on them. I arranged them in like a mound, so I'm gonna toast it and then put a slice of cheese on the middle, so hopefully that'll kind of stick a lot of these crumbs together. I'm gonna fill this up. Yes, there's stuff everywhere. I'll just put the rest in my cup. Oh, they look lovely. They're like croutons. Croutons. Yes. This is gonna be so delicious. This is gonna be so delicious. It's really hot right now, but like to demonstrate, I would like take a piece and put some bean on it and juice. Yes, yes.